this had been an actual emergency containing any life-threatening conditions, information would have followed the alert tone. WPTA-TV 21 Alive serves the Northeast Indiana area. This concludes this test of the emergency alert system. You're watching WPTA-TV 21 Alive.
Today on Maury, they say they're ready to become mothers. They're trying to get pregnant, but they're only 15 years old.
I want a baby because that's what I want.
Why are these kids so desperate to have a child of their own? Now, it's time for a dose of reality when teen mothers try to stop these girls from making the same mistake they did.
I've lost my childhood. At night, I cry myself to sleep.
How come so many teenage girls are getting pregnant? You know that nearly 500,000 babies every year are born to unmarried teens? Now, some of those girls say they never meant to get pregnant, but some of them, they say they did it on purpose. They wanted to get pregnant. Darlene is here with her 15-year-old daughter, Amanda, and Amanda's boyfriend, Terrence. And Jessica is also 15. She's here with her mother, Teresa. So let's start with Amanda. How do you feel about having a baby?
Maury, ever since I was 12, I've been trying to get pregnant. I used to have sex with 5 or 6 guys a night. And
now she only does it 3 or 4 times a night in my house.
Well, what bothers you more, that she used to do it with a lot of guys, or she's still doing it in your house?
I don't know. It's the fact that she does it at all.
And now I have found the guy that I want. I want to get married to him. I want to have his kid, and I want to live my life.
You want to fight night and day like you do in my house every single day from morning to night? Y'all drive me crazy.
The reason why we fight is because everybody in that house is sitting around. I see your little son running around telling you what to do. He's running around the house
Lighting
acting
fire,
crazy.
smoking crack.
Nobody ain't doing nothing about it.
Yeah.
Amanda, I'm more interested right now in your feelings, okay? Not Terrence's feelings right now. We're going to get to them, and not your mom's feelings. I'm interested in your feelings, to understand why somebody your age wants to have a child, and that you've been thinking about this ever since you were 12. Now, do you want one because you want somebody to love? Do you want one so you could be liberated from your mother? Why do you want a child at this age?
Because I want a baby. There's no reason for it. I don't want a baby because I want to have somebody to love. I have somebody to love. I don't want a baby so I have somebody that'll love me, because I have that too.
Right.
I want a baby because that's what I want.
Because she ain't got enough sense to know that she don't need one. She don't know what they do.
You're the one talking about sense. Getting pregnant at 13.
Yeah, see, I can talk because I know from experience. I suffered.
Why do you talk about your mom getting pregnant with you at that age? In other words, do you hold that against her? Do you resent that?
I resent everything. I resent everything she's ever done.
Your mother?
Yeah.
When your mother says it's not right to get pregnant that young, you don't listen to her?
It's not that. I have seen my mom's mistakes. I'm the one that took care of my mom since I was 7 years old.
Right.
She did not take care of me.
Since you've seen all of that, why do you want to enter the same kind of a world that your mother was in?
Because I can do it better. I know that I can do it better because I have more power and more strength. It comes from hating my mom, that I know that I'm going to be a better mother than her.
Is that why you went and got somebody just like, I mean, even though he's black, excuse me, but he is. I love him as a person, but he is black.
Wait.
Terrence,
hold on, no,
she
squash
says she
all
loves
that.
you because she
Squash
don't
all
like
that.
white men because they abuse me.
Hold on, squash all
And you
that.
abuse her all the time.
I don't care if I'm black, white, I'm Puerto Rican. Let me tell you something. I ain't got time to mistreat no kind of women. I love her to death. Man, I give her anything in the world. If the world was mine, I'd give it to her too.
Terrence?
Yes.
I don't care if my mom kicked me out on the street. I don't care. Hold on. I don't care, man. Everybody told me you can't get a job. You see me out there. I got one.
You had 5 in 1 month.
5.
In
You
one
see,
month.
but then
Wait a
she
second.
asked for something that she didn't
Terrence,
get. She asked for something that she didn't get. She said, Mom, can I talk to you? She
Terrence.
don't come talk to you because you don't talk to her. I have to talk
Terrence,
to her.
are you in school?
No, not right now,
Right,
not right
wait
now,
a
but I'm
second,
gonna
wait
go
a
back.
second.
But I'm gonna go back.
You were in school, weren't you?
Yeah.
And what were your grades in school?
My grades was A's and B's, and I know I still can do it.
That was after he come and live in my house.
When I went out, my mom, she had to work all the time. She usually didn't have time for us, But I learned how to take care of the house, I got a little brother in the house.
It's all right for his mom, but not me?
Cause look, I understand that everybody in the world is always talking about, hey, you black, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm tired of people telling me that I can't do something. Because you know what? When I turned 15, do you know what? When I was 14, people told me, you can't get a job.
Terrence,
I went right up to Wendy's and had a job.
I'm sure you can do a lot of things, and I'm sure you're going to do more things in your life. But let me ask you this. Do you, with all the dreams you have about your life, want a child right now?
Yeah, man, because I know I can do it.
What do you mean But you can do it, but you don't have to do it. You don't understand?
I don't have to.
There's
do
an
it,
option
but
here.
I feel that I want to. I feel. If she is pregnant, it's my responsibility.
Do you want a child just so that the two of you can be out of the house and be away from mom?
That ain't it.
We can do that without a baby. We can get out of that house without a baby. I don't need a baby to leave.
If you need a car, I got one.
I don't care how bad.
Need a truck? I got one of them too.
Mom, is that the way to handle this situation?
I'm sorry, but they drive me crazy from morning till night. They fight 24/7.
Because let me tell you something. Her son is in that house just ruling everything.
No, this was before he got there.
Before he got there, we was happy, man. Fun, man. We went out every day.
You make us
Now
crazy.
he come back and now everybody's fussing in that house. Everybody don't give a damn because everybody just gonna fuss in that house. They don't give a so we gonna fuss. She gonna find something.
Stop right now, the three of you. Is there any joy in your life?
It's joy.
No.
It's joy. It's joy.
No.
It's joy when me and her. Every time. See,
Amanda, is there any joy in your life?
Not when there's 3 of us, no. Every time that we go out together, we do nothing but laugh and play and hold each other. But every time we walk back in that house, it's constant arguing because he's not getting enough respect or I'm not getting enough respect.
Look at this.
Do you think that this is a climate, an atmosphere in which you want to have a child?
I'm not
We're
going
not
to
gonna
have a child in this
that house.
atmosphere.
Look at this.
And
y'all been trying since how long?
But Terrence, take a look at the real world. You say you know what the real world is about. And you're not going to have a child in that house. Take this child out of that house and give this child a home that,
I'm gonna give it a home
that
'cause
will
you know
be
what?
loving, a home that will be productive,
It
a
is gonna
home
be protected.
that
It's gonna
we
be
can be
protected
proud
from the one
of.
we in right now. I go out there and I bust my butt every day. I bring home $60 to $80 a day. Man,
4
every time, 4 days, I'm
6
still
days.
working. I'm still working. I'm
6
working every
days a
day.
week.
She can laugh about that.
Why
but
do you
man,
diss
she can
him?
laugh about that.
Why do you diss?
5 jobs.
Wait a second.
And he lies
Why-
about our jobs
Five
and
more
you
jobs
better
to do
have.
that, man. She's sitting on her butt every day. Ask the people to do something. She got this woman named Melissa sitting at her house right now doing something she's supposed to be doing.
Because she's my assistant.
Man, I don't care how many assistants you got. You supposed to be manager of the apartment, doing what you got to do, doing your own paperwork, not leaving.
First
I
of
don't
all,
care how
why are you
good.
dissing him? I mean,
No.
he sounds to me like the only
Because
thing.
he needs to be in school,
And
Maury.
do you think, the two of you, with everything and all the turmoil going on in your lives and going on in this house, can have
It
a
won't
child
be there no more.
and
It
have
won't
a
be there no
child
more.
and
Let me
raise
tell you
it?
why, because you know what? I can see myself 9 months from now. I could become a manager of my own business right now.
Why don't you say to yourself, well, wait a second. Let's see if we can get along. Maybe
can't get along. We can't get
maybe
along.
in a couple of years, if we prove to ourselves that we can get along, then maybe we should have the baby.
We proved to ourselves already, but it's
How
just
long
that
you all
we-
been with each other?
Nah, it's finna be a year, sir.
Oh, boy, that's
It's
a
finna
lifetime.
Be a year. But it's just like this.
listen
It's like
to
this.
the other people on the show today, and later on in the show, we'll get a feeling as to whether you've changed your mind about having a child right now, okay? When we come back, we're going to talk to Jessica, who's also 15. And guess what? Jessica wants a baby. Plus, we'll meet a young mother who says, want to go to bed hungry and wake up to see cockroaches crawling all over the floor? Just drop out of school at 14 and have a baby, like I did after this.
name is Marjorie. I'm 65 and on Medicare. I use insulin to control my diabetes, and I'm low on my diabetic testing supplies. I should be driving to the drugstore now, but I'm not. Medicare covers my supplies, and I could be filling out these forms now, but I'm not. I could be paying out of pocket for all my daily testing supplies, but I'm not. Thanks again. Liberty Medical does it all for me.
If you're on Medicare and use insulin to control your diabetes, call Liberty Medical. Get free home delivery of your diabetic testing supplies with the cost billed directly to Medicare. You'll have no upfront out-of-pocket expense, no inconvenient trips to the drugstore, no forms to file. Your satisfaction's guaranteed.
I could be just a little pressed for time and cash, but I'm not.
For more information on home delivery, call Liberty Medical, 1-800-995-1771. You'll save time and money.
For everything you need, Washington Square is there. Pharmaceutical care. The Washington Square Pharmacy has mean and lean pricing. Call pharmacist caregiver Howard Bell. Clothes you can't wear? The Alteration Shop is your sewing specialist for tailoring and bridal alterations since 1986. The best of the best come for the best at Shannon Jewelers, a time-honored tradition for 16 years. And treat yourself there. Head to toe pampering for women and men at the Forum Salon and Day Spa. All at Washington Square on North Clinton and East Washington Center Road.
A quality roller chair from Niagara could help you stay in your home longer, and that saves you money. Starting at $10.99, roller chairs from Niagara, Panasonic, or American Massage Products will help alleviate back pains and the discomfort of arthritis. $2 million in medical research has proven that the patented action found in the massage movement of a roller chair is therapeutic. Niagara offers you better warranty, better service, and better prices. Niagara since 1949. Stop by and see us in Southtown Mall or contact us at sleepbacktherapy.com.
Young girls are getting pregnant. I mean, it's not by mistake. They're trying to get pregnant. Jessica is 15 and is here with her mother, Teresa. Jessica?
Huh?
You want to have a baby?
Yeah, right now I'm 15 and my boyfriend's 19, and right now we're trying to have a baby, and I want to be emancipated so I can live by myself, because I feel that I could raise a family by myself. I want to be by myself. I don't want to live with my mom no more.
And why do you want to do that at 15 years old?
Because I feel that I'm responsible enough to raise a family.
Do you think that maybe you can do all this without having a baby? Why do you want to have a baby in order to be emancipated? Why don't you just say to your mom, hey mom, I have this boyfriend, we get along real good, I think we may be able to have a life together, let me just leave and be with him?
Because she won't let me.
Well, you know
But
what?
with a baby you can?
With the baby, I'll be able to do what I want to do.
No.
Oh, because you have a baby, right?
You know what? You should worry about getting back in school before you worry about having a baby and being responsible. You can't even be responsible to go to school every day. You can't even be responsible to get up in the morning, get dressed, and get out the door to catch that bus. How do you feel you can be responsible to have a baby and raise that baby 24 hours a day, make sure it goes to the doctors, has its shots, feed it, clothe it? How are you going to support it?
I won't be doing it alone.
You can't even get a job.
Yes, I can
You're
get
only
a
15
job.
years old. You have to be 16 years old to get a job. How are you going to support that baby?
Are you in school right now?
No,
Why did you quit school?
because I was having troubles with people in my school.
Do you have a job?
I had a job.
And?
No, you tried to get a job.
I had
You tried to get a job, lied about your age, and you couldn't work.
I didn't go.
Jessica?
I did
Jessica,
what?
you're 15, right?
Uh-huh.
Billy, how old are you?
16.
Billy's 16. What happened to you when you were 15, Billy?
When I was 15, I had so much going for me. I was good in school. I was going to be a model. I was going to go to Paris and do runway modeling. Everything went downhill the day I found out I was pregnant. My whole family disowned me. I lost my opportunity as a model. I had to quit school and get a job watching 4 kids for 9 hours a day for $1.50 an hour, just so I could support my child.
What do you think of these two girls?
I think it's ridiculous to bring a child into this world under the circumstances that they are in, Bringing a child to this world just because you want one is not the thing to do. It is not. It is so wrong. It is so wrong. I regret.
Tell me what you've gone through the past year so that you can tell these young girls what they're in for.
Well,
Well, first of all, let's talk about your pregnancy. How was that?
my pregnancy was horrible. I was in a car accident when I was 1 month pregnant, which lodged my son's foot into my rib cage.
How was it like living?
Living,
Yeah.
it was.
Did you have any money?
It was miserable. I never had any money. Every dime that I had to go be put up so that I could have my son and so that he would have the things that he needed. And I was so afraid that with the money that I was making, I wasn't going to be able to do it. But
And what happened once the baby was born?
once he was born, things were fine for about the first couple months, and then...
Boy, you know how many young girls I hear when they get pregnant? Things were fine for the first couple of months, and then...
And then I got married, and I also thought a baby would let me be on my own. I'd be able to do whatever I wanted to if I had a baby. It doesn't work that way. You don't get to go out and cuddle and play and roll around. You don't get to have your friends. You don't get to use the phone because you can't afford to get one, because you have to have every dime that you have for rent, electricity, and that baby.
See, you should really listen to her because
I have not.
That's the damn truth.
I could not pay my electricity this month. My church paid it for me.
you have to grow up.
I cannot get food. I don't have the money for food. My church gives me food. I go to bed hungry at night and wake up to roaches and just a very unhappy place.
What about the father?
He's in prison. He's in prison.
Want to tell everybody why he's in prison?
Lewd and lascivious acts on a minor under the age of 16.
And who turned him in?
I did.
You did.
Yes. I figured I better stop him before it was too late and before I did it to someone else. I thought he was going to be there for me. We were together for almost 3 years.
Did he sweet talk you?
He sweet-talked me, he whined me, he dined me. I had a car at 14. I was driving a Mazda 626. I had everything a teenager could ever dream of.
How do you feel now?
What I feel now? I feel very hurt by what has happened to me. I've lost everything. I've lost my childhood. At night I cry myself to sleep because I don't know how I'm going to get food for my baby the next day.
Did you ever think about that, Jessica? How you were going to take care of your baby?
My boyfriend will help me support my baby.
No, she thinks that oh, if I have a baby at this age, that I don't have to worry about it because I can always turn on my mom or turn to my mom, and my mom will always be there for me and support me and take care of it for me.
Yes.
For the first guest, I want to know where was her mother when she was at 12 years old being sexually active, and for the second one.
Well, wait a second, hold on. How about
Well,
that?
I'll tell you where I was. I was
Where were you,
drinking
darling?
alcohol daily.
Huh?
I was drinking alcohol daily. I was so drunk, I didn't know what was going on. Yeah, I had a child at 14 too, and I know what that kid went through. I know what my daughter will go through, putting up with men's abuse
She's gone
and
through it.
taking their just so you'll have a place for your baby to sleep.
Darlene, she's going through it right now. But let me tell you something, Darlene. Let me tell you what she's got going for her right now.
She's got a mom who loves her.
And she's got a boyfriend who cares for her.
Yeah, so
At
did
the
I.
age of 14, did you have a boyfriend who cared for you?
Yeah.
And at the age of 16, did you have a boyfriend who cared for you?
No, I had a husband that had been in prison for
Right.
2 years.
Okay, guess what? He's never been in prison. When we come back, we are going to talk to a mom who would be happy if her 15-year-old daughter would get pregnant. She even wants her daughter to have sex at home. We'll talk to them when we come back after this.
He served in the White House and became a TV legend. How Bill Moyers faced the crack addiction that almost killed his son. Plus, this cop's double life made the movies.
I couldn't make it through the day without some cocaine.
Next, Oprah.
Today at 4 on 21 Alive.
I really like it here. The customers like coming into a clean atmosphere. And I like keeping the store clean at all times. And we treat our customers really good. I treat my customers like I want them to treat me. We give them friendly smiles and hellos. And because of that, the customers like coming to Lass's.
BP Lass's Handy Dandy. Better than a job, it's a career. Just stop by your neighborhood BP Handy Dandy for more information. Service, convenience. BP Lass's Handy Dandy.
Why choose Blackburn and Green if you've been injured in an accident? Tom Blackburn and I have over 40 years of combined legal experience, representing thousands of injured victims throughout Indiana and across the country. Second, at Blackburn and Green, we care about you, and we make house calls and hospital visits a part of our practice. So if you've been injured in an accident, don't just call any lawyer. Choose Blackburn and Green, the name to remember for injured people.
Windows, windows, windows. Save, save, save. If you need replacement windows but didn't want to mortgage your house to buy them, call Advanced Window Wholesalers at 456-4600. Only $297 each, completely installed. Our windows are solid vinyl, have thermal double pane glass, and even tilt-in sashes for easy in-home cleaning. Everything you need in a replacement window, including installation, for only $297. Don't wait. Call Advanced Window Wholesalers today at 456-4600 or toll free 1-800-600-6475.
Leonardo DiCaprio is a long-haired little boy. Plus, the E.T. Oscar blimp launches. For best coverage of the Academy Awards, the winner is Entertainment Tonight.
Tonight on 21 Alive.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
Looking for quality? Just come into our store. Such a great selection at a price you can't afford. Come to Mattress Warehouse for the rest of your life. Oh, you're gonna love it.
Mattress Warehouse. Sleep on it tonight.
They can destroy friendships.
How can you look at me in the face and call me a child abuser?
They can tear families apart. And you would think your family would believe you.
They won't even let me tell my side of the story.
These people say rumors are ruining their lives, and they're here to put a stop to it.
They started a rumor saying that I had AIDS.
But you won't believe what happens when the truth finally comes out on the next Maury Povich Show. We've been hearing from moms who do not want their teenage daughters to get pregnant, and we've heard from their daughters who say, I'm going to have a baby and you can't stop me. Now, 15-year-old Amanda is here, this is another Amanda, with her mother, Betty. Now, Betty, I guess we just have to ask this question. If Amanda got pregnant, how would you feel?
Happy. I want to know what she's doing. I don't want her in the back of vans, in alleys, out in schools doing it.
So you would rather have her home?
Yep.
With her boyfriend in her house?
Yep.
If she
Giving
got
them the protection that they need.
If they wanted to have sex, fine, but in the house? And if she got pregnant, at least you knew that she would be home.
Right.
And it would be okay.
Right. And I would be there to support her, give her what she needs.
And what happens is just basic fact. She's 15 years old.
I went through all the rebellious like this stuff of I'm going to do what I want to do. And I found out when you give an inch, I got a lot farther. She was going out and sneaking and having sex and doing what she wanted to do. There's the whole AIDS issue. Before we get too far, this Terrence guy I think is really cool. And I already know that my son-in-law and my grandkids are going to be black. I don't have a problem with it at all. Because she's been eyeing him and...
I don't have a problem with my grandchildren being black. I'm sorry.
No.
Wait a minute. Let's get some basic. Let's.
She was saying earlier about Terrence being black.
Well, I don't have a problem with that. He's not a man, and he can't take care of my daughter and my grandchild.
It doesn't mean that I go out and just go sleep with any guy I can get.
Right.
I go out with a guy for a period of time.
She had her last boyfriend like 10 months, and then they broke up.
Do you want to get pregnant?
Yes.
She was planning a pregnancy. Her and her boyfriend that she had was planning a pregnancy.
I know I could raise a baby.
Why?
Because I know I would be a good mother.
Did you just hear Billy over here?
She has support from her family, too.
I have support from my family.
That doesn't matter. Everything changes when the baby comes. You say that now. My mom said I'd have support from her.
I know my mom's going to have support
One day
from me.
I come home. No, you don't know.
Yes, I do. My mom's always been there for me.
My mom was always there for me, too. We were this close. We did everything together, right down to plucking each other's eyebrows. I mean, we were best friends, and she was also my mother. And she also turned on me when the baby came. When the baby
came. I would never turn on my child when that baby came.
But why would you even encourage her?
I don't encourage her. I want to know what she's doing. I don't want her being out on the streets.
You know what the statistics are, don't you?
Right.
You know what the statistics are, what happens to teenage mothers.
But look at how many mothers are having, look at how many teenagers are getting pregnant.
Yeah, I know.
Wearing the big shirts, hiding it, having them in trash cans, in toilets, you know, hiding their pregnancies.
But don't you kind of think that you've taken a fatalistic attitude? You've basically said to yourself, Mom, she's going to get pregnant, so I might as well make the best of it. Why do you have to have that kind of mindset? She doesn't have to get pregnant.
No, I'm not saying that.
But that's, I mean, by you saying, okay, whatever you want to do it at home, you kind of given up on them not doing it.
That's not exactly what's being said, though.
Betty.
She knows if she's going to have sex, the protection is there that she needs.
No.
When she was planning on getting pregnant.
But she gave up the protection. You said you've been trying to have a baby.
Yeah, it was my boyfriend that I was going out with.
Right, wait a second. Yes, go tell me.
10 months.
Amanda, yeah, the boyfriend you were going out with, what?
We wanted to have a baby.
And where's the boyfriend now?
At home.
Is he, are you still boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, we split up after his brother died.
No, but...
They're friends.
No,
We're friends,
but
though.
the point
His
is,
brother died.
the point is, what would have happened if you had gotten pregnant? And then you would have split up. In other words, you've got a great perspective here. You've got 20/20 hindsight. You wanted to get pregnant with your boyfriend, but you and your boyfriend, and you didn't, and your boyfriend and you split up, and now you still want to get pregnant. Who's to know whether the next boyfriend's going to be there 6 months from now? Mom, the point is this, Betty. You've given her permission, haven't you?
If you don't give them permission, then they're going to be out hiding and sneaking and running around and doing it when they want to do it.
At least you don't look bad. At least you don't look bad.
Betty, I want
Being hoes and prostitutes running around behind their parents' back. I have friends that do that all the time.
I have friends that do it all the time. They have bad names to do that.
I applaud her. Even if her boyfriend's not going to be there, at least her mom
So in other
is.
words, you'd rather have her as a mom, right? Is that what you're saying, Amanda?
Yeah.
Betty, I
Huh?
have to tell you.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
You'd rather have her as a mom because you like her
night,
attitude better than your
and
mom.
she just takes off and does whatever the hell she wants to, you'll get a resentment.
I don't
Believe
take
me.
off and do whatever I want to.
No, I won't.
You will.
No, I won't.
When you find out you didn't get a young woman.
Excuse me.
When we come back, we're going to talk to a girl who got pregnant when she was only 13. Now she's 16. And does she have a few things to say after this?
Closed captioning provided by
1-800-US-SEARCH. Find a long-lost friend or family member right now while you wait on the phone. Find anyone. Call 1-800-US-SEARCH.
We've got the whole day ahead of us, and he had to get heartburn.
Who knew they'd have such good onion rings?
He still thinks he can eat like a kid.
I can. I just pay for it.
So I told him, would it hurt to take Tagamet with you?
Good idea, because Tagamet is fast and it lasts. Tagamet is proven to start reducing stomach acid faster than Pepsid AC. And unlike regular antacids like Mylanta, Tagamet lasts for hours and hours.
He never listens.
Now I don't have to.
With Tagamet, you can eat like a kid again.
Doesn't your body deserve to be as beautiful as your face?
Introducing Ultra Silk Body Lotion from Pond's. Ultra Silk takes dramatic advances in face care, alpha hydroxys, vitamins, and antioxidants below the neck.
Go ahead. Be gorgeous all over.
Ultra Silk Sheer Formula absorbs instantly for beautiful skin that's both healthier and younger looking. New Pond's Ultra Silk brings dramatic face care advances to your body.
It's enough to make your face jealous.
Without your mobile home roof, you're exposed to nature's elements. Without a ProShield insulated roof system, you're living with possible leaks, yearly repairs, coatings, and higher energy costs. Keep the weather outside. Let ProShield put a protective shield between you and the elements. ProShield's expert installation of a new roof system reduces heat and air conditioning bills and shields your home from damaging weather. No leaks, no repairs, no yearly coatings. A ProShield insulated roof system helps eliminate hail and rain noise and annoying roof rumble. Call ProShield today for your free estimate. 1-888-423-6773.
This is the dreaded letter. You know, the one that says NSF? You owe us money for our administrative cost? Well, we think NSF stands for not so fast. Not with my money, anyway. You see, we at National Cash Advance believe if you're employed and have a checking account, there's no reason you shouldn't have immediate access to the money you're earning today, even if your paycheck is still days away. Avoid this. Come see us. NCA Cash Advance Protection is just what you need. Now.
We all know there are plenty of jobs out there, but let's face it, usually the pay and benefits are bad and they don't have much of a future. Career-specific education and a great placement network start Michiana College grads in careers like medical coding and transcription.
When I came to Michiana College, I knew I wanted a career, but I didn't want to spend a lot of time in school. With my degree, the placement department had a great career waiting.
Michiana College's associate degrees, diploma, or certificate programs are the most employable in the market today. Call now.
We have met today three 15-year-old girls who are trying to get pregnant, and one teenager is telling them, don't do it. Yes, what do you want to say?
I want to tell them that it's okay if they want to have a child, but they should prepare themselves to give their children the best they can.
And how do they do this? A lot of people would say prepare yourself is wait.
They should wait, first of all. They should go to school. I mean, if they already have a job, they should maybe try to get themselves to a higher level. If they want to live together, get an apartment, they have their job, and maybe after that they can think about having a child.
Okay. Listen, now, Lucinda is 16 years old. Her baby is now nearly 3. That means you got pregnant at 13.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's taking a look at the baby and how pretty see? Now, are we sending the wrong message here, Lucinda? We just showed this picture of this darling baby, right? Beautiful, right? And everybody's going, oh, I want one of those.
That's my little buddy. He is my little buddy. He is.
Are you here to tell us everybody should have one of those when they're 13 years old?
No. Maybe when you're 20, 25, maybe even 30. 13, 15,
Why?
No.
Talk to them down here.
No, I was lucky, you know. Me and Billy talked a lot last night. I was lucky. My mom let me stay home, and I thought I was going to, you know, be a good mother and have a great time, and me and my boyfriend got along real good.
And this was support from your parents?
Oh, yeah.
And this was a boyfriend who was there?
He's still there. He takes care of his son. Me and him aren't together. We haven't been together for almost 2 years. But, I mean, I had the support that I thought I needed, and I thought I could go out and be on my own and everything, and it don't work that way. You have that baby, and it don't work that way. I got into drugs real bad. I nearly died when I had my son. They quit counting at 240 stitches. I nearly died. I was in bed for the last 6 weeks of my pregnancy because my blood pressure was so high they thought I was going to die. And then after I had my son, I dropped so deep into a depression. I was on so many kinds of drugs, trying to work 3 jobs at once just so I could save some money to buy my son birthday presents.
Tried doing it and going to school, working 8 hours a day and going to school 8 hours a day. I tried it.
Do you love your baby? Do you love your baby? I love my son with all my heart.
Okay, does your baby love you?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
And
Point blank.
You made a comment that the baby loves her and she loves the baby. Love does not feed a baby's mouth.
Yeah.
Amen. All right? Love does not feed a baby's mouth. Love is not the only thing that a baby needs.
No. Baby, man, I come home with $60 to $80, man.
Wait a minute. What happens if your baby asks you to read her a story? What are you gonna do if you ain't got an education to read that story?
read just fine. She's the manager of an apartment complex. My mom's doing just fine with her reading.
And I had a baby when
math,
I was 14.
whatever.
But you know
Yes.
what? It was
by the
hard,
way,
man. I
you don't
suffered
wanna be
every
with your
single
mom.
day.
Amanda, you don't want to be with your mom.
No pain, no gain. No pain,
Yeah.
no gain.
Let me tell you something. Education is very important. Okay, I'm 19 years old. Of course, yeah, I want to have kids, but then I set
Why did you
standards
put
for
this off?
myself. I set standards for
Why
myself.
did you put this off?
Because I know I can't support my child. If I want to have a baby, I know I can't support my
So what
child
are you
without an
saying?
education, without a job. You can't go anywhere unless you,
You
have
need
an
to go
education.
to school to get the education,
Of
to get the
course,
job,
of
and
course.
then you're prepared to
Of
have
course,
a child. Is
of
that what you're
course,
saying?
Of course.
And
you know
that's
what?
the way
That's
it
how
should
you
be.
show a baby you love her.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
Exactly.
how you show your baby you love her. I said, get the
Exactly. If that's the way it's...
If she said that, then why did she drop out to 7th grade? Tell me that.
Because I was
talk to me. What are you talking about then? Then you telling her if she drops out of 7th grade if she's pregnant, huh? If she dropped out of any grade, if she dropped out of any grade, if she dropped out of any grade.
Terrence,
You know what I mean?
Terrence.
You should learn from her mistake. You should learn from her mistake because you see what she been through. You see what she went through with her. You should learn from her
When I learn
mistake.
from people's mistakes, their mistakes fall back on me. I learned from my mom's mistakes, and I'm living hell
Okay,
right
Terrence,
now.
hold on. When we come back, a young man who became a dad at 15, and now he only has regrets after this. Are you a parent who is tired of dealing with a difficult stepchild? Have you tried everything to be a good mom or dad to your stepkids and you still get no respect? Call us at 1-800-593-2000. That's 1-800-593-2000.
Want a great idea that will help you get through the dreary days of winter? Start planning today to add a beautiful thermal guard patio room to your home. Just call this toll-free number and take advantage of the great preseason sale going on right now. You won't believe the money you'll save by ordering now. Think of it, a thermal guard patio room allows you to truly enjoy the beauty of the outdoors. It can transform your seldom used deck or patio into your favorite room. A getaway room, your special place to relax and unwind. A recreation room, the perfect place to entertain friends. A family room, spacious enough for the whole family.
My patio room is a great place to exercise. With a great view like this, it keeps you motivated.
To add a conventional room means lots of construction and a big investment. You can be enjoying your thermal guard patio room, however, in a matter of days and at a fraction of the cost of other construction. And each thermal guard patio room is uniquely designed to enhance your home and your lifestyle.
I never imagined we would use our thermal guard patio room as much as we do.
I really don't know how we got along without it so long.
Take a moment to imagine how you could expand your world with a thermal guard patio room. Then pick up the phone and call your exclusive thermal guard distributor to learn more. You'll receive free information that will describe the features and benefits of thermal guard patio rooms. Features like a virtually maintenance-free finish, built-in safety features like tempered glass and interlocking rails, durable weather-tight construction, and an endless variety of design options. Plus, there are many valuable benefits like the ability to enjoy nature from early spring to late fall, and the beauty and value it will add to your home. Do it now. Pick up your phone and call. You'll not only brighten these dreary winter days, you'll save lots of money by planning and ordering your thermal guard patio room now during our preseason sale. Thermal guard patio rooms, the better way to expand your world.
What's new on Comcast? New networks like TV Land, Comedy Central, Game Show Network, Home and Garden Television, Speed Vision, ETV, Fox News, and the History Channel. Over 60 great channels in all. Plus, when you call and order a Comcast Select package with HBO and Showtime, you'll receive free installation and HBO 2, HBO 3, HBO Family, and Showtime 2 at no extra charge. Get hooked up this week. Call 456-9000. Comcast, everything you connect with.
They can destroy friendships.
How can you look at me in the face and call me a child abuser?
They can tear families apart. And you would think your family would believe you.
They won't even let me tell my side of the story.
These people say rumors are ruining their lives, and they're here to put a stop to it.
They started a rumor saying that I had AIDS.
But you won't believe what happens when the truth finally comes out on the next Maury Povich Show. Why are you so upset, Darlene?
Because I want to give these girls something deeper than my heart. I want to give them something from my soul. It's too damn hard, and you will ruin your baby lives.
Is it because they won't listen to you?
No.
I mean, is it because it's falling on deaf ears?
I might not be able to touch the child of my heart, the child of my dreams, my 18th birthday present, the kid that I've worshipped all my life. But maybe I can touch one other little girl. And I wanted her to know.
So you're giving up on her?
Maybe she'll hear this. Please, it's too hard and it's unfair to the baby.
What baby?
It's unfair to you.
There is no baby yet.
It's unfair to her. She is a baby.
Oh.
It's unfair to my baby.
You're still a baby, your mother says.
She should have thought about that when she was drinking.
Wait a second.
You can't hold that against
Amanda, you know what you're giving out here?
Why not? Why can't I hold it against her?
Amanda, you know what you're giving out here?
Mistakes.
She's gonna drink like she
Amanda.
No, but that's not the case.
I run from my past every
But
day
you can't hold
because
that
of
against
her.
your mom. Your mom loves you.
Amanda.
Your mom takes care of you every day.
Look at me. Look at
If
me.
your mom didn't love you, she would put clothes on your
think
back.
about this.
I do.
Wait a second. Look at me and think about this. What you just said gives everybody the feeling that you're going to get back at your mom for everything you don't like about your mom and what she did with her life by having a baby of your
No, I'm
own.
just going to put it inside me and I'm going to push it out and I'm going to be able to raise my kid better than her because of the hate that I
But
have.
that's what you're saying.
Maybe that
You're
might-
saying I'm...
Don't hate the damn alcohol!
Okay. All right. Here, Amanda, I'm going to try one more time. What's your name, son?
My name's Derek Thompson, 17 years old.
Yeah.
And I'm a young father, and I just wanted to say to Terrence that, you know what I'm saying, you got priorities to set straight before you could just sit down and have a kid. And I speak with experience.
Well, wait a second, Terrence. Let's hear his story, okay? What happened in your life, Derek, now that you're 17 years old and you're a dad?
Well, when I first had my son at 15, it was like, it's kind of hard because, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know what to do. I don't regret having him. I just regret not protecting myself and thinking at the time. And since then...
How did your life change?
Like, I got locked up after he was born, almost 2 years, and now I'm coming back. I got my GED since I've been down there. Like, you gotta really do what you gotta do, man. Got priorities, man. You bringing the life in this world. Can you be there? You know what I'm saying? You can't just bring a life and just leave it.
It's one thing you say, Terrence, for instance, look, I'll go out there and I'll work 2, 3, 4 jobs if I have to support it. Well, if you're working all those jobs, then you're not going to be able to spend time with the baby.
I'm not going to be working all those jobs. I'm doing fine right now. I'm in my second phase. I'm going to leadership, man. I'm making money. I'm making money at the computer when I become a leader, man. And then after that phase, I'm a manager, and I spend all my time with my kids. I'm ready,
how hard
man.
it is.
But yo, it's possible, but you can't do it with a kid, man. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of things, I gave up my childhood life for my son because I can't do the things I wanted to do. Go out and party, none of that no more.
I didn't have a childhood life, man. My mom kept me inside,
Me either.
man.
It's the
all
same
time.
way.
But now, you know what? I come out, and then, you know what? She always get mad at me, you know, because, you know, when I say, man, I want to watch cartoons with my son, man, I can't, if I have a little son, I can't wait. Man, I could watch cartoons with him, man. We could go out and play baseball. My dad didn't never do that, man. My dad ran away from his.
But
I'm
wait,
not gonna
guess
be running
what?
away from
Guess
mine.
what, Terrence? You could do that 10 years from now. You don't have to do it at 15. We'll be back after this. We'll be back right after this. Next, a young father speaks out.
Listen, I love her with all my heart. I won't leave her. I'll be there for her. But it's still gonna be times that you're gonna get tired. And with a baby, it's not gonna make it no easier.
It's acid. It burns. It
travels up.
Like a fire in my chest.
A terrible taste. In my throat.
If heartburn has you by the throat, you may have the toughest heartburn. Acid reflux. For this, doctors recommend Gaviscon. Only regular Gaviscon forms a soothing, protective barrier to help keep stomach acid down, where it belongs. Mylanta can't, Pepcid AC can't. Only Gaviscon can.
Better.
Relief.
Sleep.
When heartburn has you by the throat, get Gaviscon.
Who fishes only the deepest Arctic waters? Who's always bringing you something new like these home-style baked fillets? Who tops them with creamy cheddar and Parmesan cheeses and big chunks of veggies? Who also bakes them with crispy breadcrumbs and rich garlic butter? Once your family takes a taste, you'll figure it out. Introducing home-style baked fillets, only from Gordon's.
Dressed with Gordon's fisherman.
When I work, I play hard. And when I play hard too. That's why I bought my Steepleton pool table from R&C Fence and Casual Living Center. Steepleton tables offer American-made quality and a lifetime guarantee. R&C also carries game tables and accessories, and they offer 6 months interest-free financing. So if you're thinking about a new pool or game table this season, visit R&C Fence and Casual Living Center on Engle Road and tell them Damon sent you.
Evidence. It is a key to handling your personal injury claim, and time is of the utmost importance. Contacting an attorney as soon as possible after an accident could mean the difference between winning and losing your personal injury case. Don't let the evidence in your case disappear. Call Sweeney, Pfeiffer, and Morgan today. We'll secure all the evidence and fight for your rights to fair and just compensation for your injuries.
A message from Sweeney, Pfeiffer, and Morgan, attorneys for injured people.
I'm Keith Edwards for Focus on Health with free health checks for everyone, and we need your help. Hundreds of medical volunteers are needed to help check our community's health from April 16th through May 2nd. If you're a registered nurse, licensed practical nurse, or skilled to draw blood, we need your help. Call 481-4864 to volunteer.
Terrence, would you want to give Amanda something? You want to do something with Amanda? Is that right? Okay. All right, here you go. There you go. All right.
I tell you, every day when something come out my mouth, I'm for real. And when I tell you, if the world was mine, I'd give it to you. And I mean it.
Now, Amanda, what's more important in your life? Having Terrence with you or having a baby? Amanda? Well, you can answer that in a moment, okay? That's somebody else I want everybody to meet here.
My name is David, and I'm 21. I had my son when I was 18. I'm still with his mother. We engaged to be married, but it's not easy. I mean, it sounds like everything is okay, but you know what I'm saying? You're saying that you're working and everything and you moving up. I done had maybe 4, 5, 6 different jobs, and I moved up a little bit in each job, but if something come along and you lose that job, it's nothing you can do. You know what I'm saying? I give her everything I have, but the fact still remains that my son, I have to concentrate on him. So you lose that time to be with her all the time, that time to give to her all the time. And y'all argue because there's conflict with her and there's conflict with you. And there's things that you want to do, and as time goes on, I've been with her for 3 years now. As time goes on, there's going to be times that you're going to get tired. And you're going to want to go out and go do what you want to do. Trust me. And so I love her with all my heart. I won't leave her. I'll be there for her. But it's still going to be times that you're going to get tired. And with a baby, it's not going to make it no easier.
Do you want both of them out?
When I tell
You know what? I want him to get off their ass and go back to school. I want his parents to come in and take care of him so I can take care of my daughter.
You know what? You know what, Lauren? I'm raised by my dad. My sister's raised by her father. My little brother's raised by his father. We all got different dads, you know? Look at this. And my mom, she tries her hardest. I understand she tries her hardest. You know, I gave her a little when I was little, but when I got older, I helped her out around the house. Right. But she just didn't understand that, you know, I was out there helping. I was helping.
Terrence,
you know?
Do you want to take Amanda with you and then start a life away from her mother, away from your parents?
I want to just start a life away from everybody. What would we do without you? Man, I'd buy food for you. I'd clean up your kitchen. Yes, all right? It's a yes.
What's that?
Let me tell you something. What would we do without you? What would you do without me in your house cleaning up? What would you do?
Mom is like this and dad is like this. Answer the question, yes or no. Are you willing to take her with you when you're going?
Yeah, but ask her what would she do if she didn't have me and Melissa in the house cleaning up her house
you know what
every
I
day?
think Darlene, you know what I think the best answer is right now for you and your daughter and Terrence? I think the best answer is for them to stay with you, for her to go back to school.
You can't stay with her.
For Terrence to do, if he has to work, he has to work, but then also study on the side, to get this baby thing out of their lives, but for you to present a home to them that they can feel comfortable in and that they can get along and not have to think about having a child so they can get away from
This lady right here, you heard them, how they act. Honey, I tried to take this boy and send him to school. I brought him into my home, and I tried to do what she's trying to do.
But there's nothing, obviously, but turmoil going on in your home.
I know, they fight night and day. Ask that girl right there.
Do you want to know why we fight? Do you want to know why we fight?
I know what you're going to say.
Look, she sits up in her house not doing a damn thing.
We'll be back. We'll be back. If you would like to join us in the studio audience, then call or write for free tickets. It's the Maury Povich Show, 221 West 26th Street, New York, New York, 10001. Or call 212-989-3622.
Grapefruit, a delicious fat-burning food. But what an eye-burning mess. Not anymore. With Citrus Express, the amazing new machine that cuts, peels, and sections fruits neatly in seconds. Just remove the center core, place the wedge cutter on the bowl, press the grapefruit half on the wedge cutter, then place the cover on the fruit and turn one complete turn. Look, beautiful fruit and fresh squeezed juice. And there's no waste. The cover doubles as a juice extractor for fresh squeezed juice, packed with vitamins. The bowl has a built-in pouring spout. Now enjoy a fresh fruit salad, a low-fat lunch, a tangy dinner. Call now for the all-purpose slicer, the safe hands-free slicer for fruits and vegetables. Yours free with Citrus Express. Citrus Express with juice extractor, bonus core, and all-purpose slicer, all only $19.95.
Call 800-900-2266 now. Start your day the healthy way with Citrus Express. Call now to receive the additional free gift, the all-purpose slicer. Call 800-900-2266. That's 800-900-2266.
Seeing my son today is like watching a miracle. Thanks to First Step's early intervention services, Ben is getting stronger, doing the things a baby his age should be doing. By starting early and giving him the help he needs, Indiana First Steps is helping us make sure someday he can walk tall and know he's somebody.
Indiana First Steps, helping Hoosier families with infants and toddlers with developmental disabilities. Because sometimes it takes more than a kiss to make it better. Don't wait. Call First Steps today.
Hi, I'm Val with the Windows, Doors, and More Factory Store. Don't wait until spring to change those drafty old windows. Save on your heating bills now and don't worry about payment for 6 months. Windows from $209, entries from $239, and security storm doors from $269. Our windows and doors really are made right here in Fort Wayne and feature a lifetime guarantee. And we don't telemarket, so you won't be interrupted during the dinner hour. So come see us at the Windows, Doors, and More Factory Store in the North Crest Shopping Center.
The best loans don't always come from a bank. Hi, I'm Greg Roebuck of Mortgage Professionals, and for many of you, I have a better choice. You want to buy a home but don't have a lot of cash? We can help many of you get your dream home with as little as 3% down. If you're buying your home on main contract, we will refinance your home into your name. Too many credit card bills? Just use the equity in your home to consolidate debt. We have evening and weekend appointments available, and we will travel to your home to document the loan. Just give us a call.
The Maury Povich Show is now on America Online. So, if you would like to contact us or have a great story to tell, you can reach us at mauryshow@aol.com. That's mauryshow@aol.com. We want to hear from you. Okay. Amanda just had a little emotional moment. She's not here. All right, Terrence, I guess you're going to do what you and Amanda are going to do. I mean, I thought maybe we had a chance here to change some minds here today. And I guess when we talk about shows like this and everything that goes into them, we have to think in terms of small steps. So that brings us to Jessica. Jessica, you've been through this whole thing this morning and this afternoon, and you've heard what everybody has to say. You've heard what Billy had to say. You've heard what Lucinda's has to say. Have you changed your mind at all?
Well, I've been listening to them, and to her, and I know that right now that I want to have a baby, but I think that I'll be able to wait until I'm like 8.
She goes to school every day, and it's not that she's out looking to get pregnant.
Right.
She's not sleeping around with everybody. Right. She is using protection. When she was trying to get pregnant, it was under different circumstances.
Right. And you're not trying to do that now?
Right. No. She is not sleeping around every single day trying to get pregnant.
Just so long as the red flags go up, Amanda.
I have a question.
And you can think about it.
When you said that your daughter was out there sleeping with all these different guys, did you ever worry about getting AIDS or... She wasn't sleeping.
I wasn't sleeping around.
Different guys, and she used condoms. But she said she was out there trying to get pregnant, right?
Yeah, with one person.
But do you know if he was with anybody else? We know.
I was his first.
But do you know if he was with anybody else besides?
Okay.
No, he wasn't.
All right. We've taken some small steps. I think we've highlighted the problem. We've underscored what is going on now when it comes to having a child at this kind of an age. And so maybe a lot of people will take this to heart.
One thing these guys need to do is learn how to communicate.
Right. Well, obviously, that's a problem. Thank you all very much. I appreciate your coming. I think I appreciate more than anything else your honesty. And maybe I appreciate that, because that's very important with dealing in a situation like this. Thank you so much. Thank all of you for coming here today. Thank you out there, everybody. Until next time, America. Tomorrow, they say their lives are being destroyed by rumors. Now it's time to confront the people who they blame for all the lies. Tomorrow.
Promotional consideration provided by...
Why is America on America Online?
I can stay a little closer to my family.
You've got mail.
It's so easy my dad can use it.
So easy to use? No wonder it's #1.
Women, do deodorizing insoles crowd your toes? You need Odor Eaters for Women. This unique toeless insole supports feet, but won't crowd toes. Odor Eaters for Women.
What's so hot about new Hot Pockets?
Crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
With an oven-baked taste right from the microwave.
What are you gonna pick?
New crispy, crusty, tender, flaky crust.
FDA bans fen-phen. Look at that headline. That's why I use Diet System 6. It's extremely effective, natural, and safe. It sure works for me.
This is what's coming up next from the 21 Alive newsroom at noon. A Kosciuszko County man is due in federal court later today for sending a letter bomb.
If you